Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Gina, and today I'm going to do an unboxing from January House Mike and two jewelry lots from Josie. So hopefully we can get through these. I just happen to have three packages. So I hope everyone's doing well today, and it's still a little warm outside, but not as hot as it has been. But after all, it is summertime. Before you come in the chat, make sure you hit the thumbs up, share this video, and subscribe. We'll give it just a few minutes for some people to come in. I know sometimes the notifications don't get out there immediately, so we'll give it a few seconds. So I have this box here, which is a smaller one, and I have two like this from Josie, and it's all jewelry. So as for Thursday, I did thrift some more glassware, some more vintage glassware. As a matter of fact, I thrifted something that I don't think I've ever seen or heard of before, and it's let me pull this up real quick. I don't have it in here. It's out in the car. So it's Federal glass. It is like a lime green color. And when you have it in bright light, it's not uranium glass, but when you have it in bright light, it kind of glows like a citrine color. And I did pick up two of them. And they are rather old, and I was really excited to get a hold of them because I'd never seen it before. So I'll tell you exactly what it is. It is vintage Cristal lime light bowl, and from what I understand, MCM Federal Glass Company makes these. And they're quite beautiful, and I just happened to get two of them, so I'm excited about that. And it's MCM Federal Glass Company Celestial Limelight Green Petal Art Glass. And there were no chips or cracks on any of it. And I think it's rather rare. And as for the sale, I will have those extra glass pieces as well as some carnival glass. And that sale will be Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, Sissy Michelle, welcome in. Big ol' hugs to you, sweetheart. So I do have a lot of carnival glass. I have very unique things. And it's going to be a lot of fun, and there's going to be a lot of items that I'm going to offer that are really fantastic, and that's really exciting. But I've got 1, 2, 3 unboxings to do. Carnival glass, yes. This one right here, I've not seen it in this particular, but this is carnival glass. If you kind of tilt it, you can see the, what would you call that? The iridescence. That's the word I was looking. You can see it right there on that side right there. And I have a peach colored one, and I have this one, and a bunch of vintage glass. I even have a vintage glass napkin holder, which I just picked it up. I haven't been home very long because I've been out and about. I even have, hey Laura, welcome in, sweetheart. I even have a vintage small bowl that on the bottom, it's connected with angels on the bottom, and it's really cute. So we got a big old 3, your mind may go blank, but I did pick up some more glass, a beautiful crystal napkin holder with a rose on it, and I've just been Going to it, y'all. That's the way we do it in here, right? But we'll give it just a few more minutes for people to come in. It's still rather hot outside. I think I got a hole in my lip there. But anyway, that auction coming up on Thursday, you do not want to miss it because I have a lot of vintage glass, of course, jewelry, and you just never know what's coming out. So it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of unique items offered, and don't miss it because it's going to be a good one. So, like I was saying in the beginning, I just thrifted two vintage Federal glass from the 1960s celestial lime light green glass sunflower bowls. Now, it did say that in bright light they look like, what's that stone? Peridot. And they're really amazing. I have never seen anything like them. But I kind of lean toward the different. I like the old, and that seems to be what people want. So it's going to be glass. It's going to be like the Emerald City, but made of glass. So I'm sure more people will come in. This one is from January House Mike. He's normally on with Auction with Friends, with Nana Tink, and that's Sissy Michelle's birthday. You're an August baby, aren't you? My sister's birthday was in August, the one that passed. He has auctions with, a bunch of other people, and then he has one on Sundays. I always like to go in there and give him a hard time. And it's just too much fun in there. And he does have some amazing things. There's a vintage piece inside of here that is a necklace and matching earrings, which it's going to knock your socks off because when I seen it, I loved it. So we're going to go ahead and get started because I have this box and two of those. So without further ado, we're going to go into Mike's box. Leo the Lioness, explain anything, Sissy. Yeah, Sissy's got that fighting spirit. She's very protective of the people she loves, and if you do something to someone she loves, you have to tread lightly because she's a very good person, but you just don't want to mess with her people. You know what I mean? But, so we're going to open this one. Okay, Laura. Yeah, Laura's probably got a lot going on, and thank you guys for coming in. Don't forget that thumbs up. But I'm sure you know, Michelle, I'm sure you know Mike. I remember he was in an auction one time, and I teased the daylights out of him. He's so good spirited. Right. That's right. The mama bear will definitely get you if you mess with her, with the people she loves, and that's only natural because, we are protective of the people we love. Sometimes so we have this little thing right here. This is small compared to what's coming up. So I'm going to unwrap this, and there's a particular necklace in here that I just absolutely love. And he offers a lot of jewelry, a lot of brooches. The lots are usually pretty large that he offers. And you usually get pretty good things with Mike. I like to pick on him, but he is a nice guy. And he's usually on with his He has another guy that's on with him. His name is Johnny, and Johnny gets a lot of foreign coins and foreign money, and he has a variety of things as well. They're both really fun to watch. Hey Gigi, welcome in. You're in for a treat. I got so much to show you. I don't know if we'll get through it or not, but we'll take a stab at it. Thank you for coming in, sweetie. Man, he likes tape. Of course, I can't say anything because I tape pretty good myself, but I just came in. And you know, if I'm out somewhere. Hey, Dan, welcome in, sweetheart. There's handsome Dan. He is so cute. He's like, would you be quiet? I can't help it. He reminds me of, do y'all remember back in the 80s, Hall and Oates? He reminds me of the one that had the dark hair, and which I was crazy about. Maybe that's what I think about. So, Dan, I hope I didn't embarrass you, but you know how I am. I just tell it like it is, sweetheart. But Dan is from the UK. He does fish tanks. And Sissy Michelle, would you drop Dan's link, please? And Laura's, thank you very much. He does a real good job on fish tanks, and we all know that fish tanks, it's not an easy on taking, especially the ones that he has. He's got big tanks and real pretty fish. And now that I've embarrassed Dan, I'm sorry I had to say that. He's used to me, guys. He knows how I am. He knows I'm harmless. So, yeah, we need to, support one another, and that's what we should do. And oh my God, look at this brooch and earrings. But first, I want to show you guys this. This is really beautiful, right up my alley. It's vintage. I'm going to try not to destroy this box because it's an Avon box. It doesn't have any description on it, but it would be good for in case I had something. Oh my God, you guys, you are going to just fall over. No, Sissy, it is not a butterfly. It's even better than a butterfly. So I initially took out my little things here so I could show you how this thing is gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I have never seen anything so beautiful. And it is marked, let's see, Germany. This is a Germany set. It's in excellent condition. It is vintage. And I not only got the necklace, I got the bracelet because I'm not that kind of gal. I like that. And they're all marked Germany, and they are beautiful. You have beautiful AB crystals, gold tone. Let me clip all of this on one thing so you can take it all in. Yes, he is, Sissy Michelle. Trust me. He is a doll. He goes, there she goes again. Well, hey, the truth is the truth. And, I might be married, but I can still see, right? So, you guys, this set is a complete set. It is shell. It is from Germany. Look at the beautiful AB crystals there. Isn't that gorgeous? It's from Germany. Me and Sissy Michelle, we should have been born to the same mother because we're a lot alike. But isn't that is just, and these pieces are from Germany, so you know that, and it's in wonderful shape. And the earrings are clip backs. How beautiful. Look at that chain. Gorgeous. I bet we are, Sissy Michelle. Be sure he's a cutie. I might be 75, but I still like to see a good looking. Oh my God, Gigi, he's gorgeous. Phew. He'd speed your heart rate up for sure. But isn't that beautiful? And he knows that I think he's cute. He knows that. I say it all the time. But look at that beautiful AB crystal. He is, look out, he is gorgeous. And I believe he's from the UK, and he's a really nice guy. He's always polite. He often, something that I so appreciate about him, he will say, check out these wonderful channels, and he'll drop my channel from time to time, and I really appreciate that. Dan, you're a good guy. I know that. I might be blunt about your looks, but what can I say? Oh my God, you guys, look at this. There's nothing wrong with giving someone a compliment, is there? So, this is spectacular. This is a brooch, de bling bling, and it is signed Emmons. And not only do I have the brooch, I have the clip earrings. So I'll display it against this black. And I'll show you how beautiful this is. This is gorgeous. See if I can't get this on here. Oh my God, this is to die for. Butterflies. I must say, I don't have any butterflies. I could, because we got 2 boxes over here, ladies, and I guarantee you there will be. Oh my God, those are gorgeous. You're like she done said that 1,000 times. Okay, I will clip the earrings onto this. Oh my gosh, I could just see me wearing this now. This is Emmons. Look at that. Look at the gleam off of that, ladies. Very pretty lacy design to it. Very beautiful. I can see me rocking that now. Thank you, Sissy Michelle. In A1 condition, might I add. I love vintage jewelry. Thank you. I should have been born back when they wore the big dresses and the big hats, and because that's my jam, I guess you'd say. But oh my God, that is the most beautiful piece with the AB crystals. Gorgeous, man. That is beautiful. Very lacy in its appearance, and I love it. It's in great shape. You know, Emmons, I think Emmons partnered with Sarah Coventry, because Sarah Coventry used to be where they would go to people's houses and have shows. And I think Emmons and Sarah Coventry, or they came together. So if you've got something Emmons, hang on to it, because sometimes they're far and in between, and when you do find them, they don't look that good. And if you find something like that, hang on to it. It's an absolute winner in my book. So, now I have a multitude of brooches. I'm going to drop the camera because I have he sells these amazing. Hey, Marzana, welcome in. He sells these amazing brooch lots, and some of them are sometimes marked, and they are just to die for. I seen this, and I was hooked automatically. You have your little rose there, probably vintage. It is not signed, but boy, is that a beauty. And for the age of it, most of the enameling is still intact. Isn't that beautiful? Good to see you. I look at your name and I get Marzana. Sorry about that. And this one is an enamel, an older brooch. You can tell by the back of it. And just look at the enamel on that brooch. Now, if that's not beautiful, that is gorgeous. Marzana, I hope you're doing well. Thank you. I'm glad to have you, sweetheart. But we'll arrow this down a little bit so we can get. Here's another beauty. It does need to be cleaned up. Here's the back of it. But look at the front of it. Somebody made that. Someone took safety pins and put that together. Now that takes talent, y'all. Isn't that beautiful? So there's that one. And for you horse lovers out there, we have this. I don't think that's acrylic, but look at that for you horse lovers out there. I know I've seen a lot of people that love horses, pretty decent size. There's a side of it. I almost forgot to tell you, Sissy, my little stray mama kitty that I have been taking care of since she was born. She has three babies. Oh, I bet they're adorable. Oh, that's wonderful. Now you're going to have lots of kitty cats running around. There's a cat that normally comes here, and I haven't seen him. Here we have another marked brooch, and I hope nothing happened to him because he hangs out here all the time. And my husband feeds him sardines of all things. This one is marked as well. Duh, Gina, you got this big light right there. What's wrong with you, girl? This is a Sarah Coventry. Let me turn that around and make for sure what I'm looking at here, y'all. I mean, Mike has some gorgeous brooches, and I believe it is Sarah Coventry. Very nice. Everything appears to be where it should be. There's that one. So I'm lining them up, ladies, because this one's kind of beat up, but it's kind of pretty in a way. It could use a little cleaning. But there's the enameling on that. That's a that looks like a gladiola to me. I love them. They always playing together make me give me a oh. I bet they are so cute when they're little and when they frolic around. They are so adorable. Nothing like a little kitty. So this one is not marked. Wait a minute. No, is not marked. I don't think this is an older one. But look at that with the AB crystals. Isn't that beautiful? Very nice. There's that one. It's like the flowers you sent me. Oh, this is old, you guys. I can tell you've got that bracket type brooch pin on the back of it, as you can see. And this is not marked. I'm surprised. And there's Jeffrey. Welcome in, sweetheart. Good to see you. And it has all the stones there. It is vintage. There's no metal loss. It looks like they're bezel set. And it's just gorgeous. Beautiful blue. Like I said, y'all, you don't want to miss that auction coming up, I guarantee you. And we have another rose, and this one is marked. I'd like to know what I did with my handheld thing. This is marked. They put these names so close together, y'all. You have to have hawk eyes to see it. This one is Giovanni, something ANNI, Giovanni, something like that. But there again, we have a beautiful rose. This is gold tone. It's in wonderful condition. There's no wear on it. There's the back. But that vintage shell and AB necklace was ridiculously beautiful. Uh-oh, Sissy Michelle. You might want to turn your head for a minute. This one is not marked neither. It's got that, There, we never say never. There's a butterfly right there, and it is filigree, and it's in really excellent condition. Here's the back of it. It has where you just kind of move that into that clasp right there. And it's just gorgeous. It's filigree. I've never seen one like that. It's beautiful. Yep. Sissy, you must have willed a butterfly in here because we definitely found one. So you never know. This one is old as well, in excellent shape, not marked as you can see on the back. It has that V shaped hookup right there. And when you turn it around to the front, you have beautiful gold tone leaves and a little faux pearl. I'm sure that's not real, but let's take a look. No, that's not real. It's a good imposter, but I don't think that's real. I mean, I got all these brooches. I mean, vintage one. That's my thing. I love vintage. Here we have another one with that bracket type mounting on the back of it. Is it marked? Is it marked? And here's this little one, the gold tone with a little faux pearl in the middle. We're getting quite the collection. Next up, we have this one is very different, and this one is marked. And this one looks like it says Sarah Cove. So here we have a Sarah Coventry. Everything on it works. The mechanical parts work very well. And there's that one. You know, you could kind of look at things and really tell if it's Sarah Coventry because they have such a distinct way of making things that it's undeniable. This is cute too. However, it is not marked. Here's the back of it right there. It has a little daisy. How cute is that? How cute is that? It's different. And look at all these. And I don't think I paid very much for them. And when he makes a brooch lot, he makes a brooch lot. So now we have a key, and I think it says MCC, whatever that means. I'm not for sure where they're getting that from. And there's a gold tone key right there. Please make sure you hit that thumbs up, you guys. I would greatly appreciate it. And there's your little kind of vintage looking key, but it looks like it says MLC. I don't know if that's someone's initials or if it's a jewelry company. I'll have to look a little deeper into that. Yeah, the daisy one's really cute, and it's an older one. And the amazing thing about a lot of these brooches, they're vintage and in wonderful condition. So, and when he adds something, he adds it. Just saying. So we have another. This looks vintage. Well, I don't think it's vintage. I think it's more new. But how pretty is that? The faux pearls and the gold tone and a little swirl. Very cute. Look at all these brooches, and I'm not done yet. And here we have another vintage one that is marked. And let's take a look and see. And this one is, I know it, Sissy Michelle, and he piles them on, and this is heavy. This one is heavy. This is they pile on these letters so close together, it gets on your nerves when you try to read it. Do I have a light on here? No, I ain't got that plugged in. But this is also a marked. It's really hard to see what this says. And don't forget about that auction come Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all, it says something F in something company, and I cannot read it. I'd have to have a super magnifier to read that. But there she is. Isn't it beautiful? Let's move it in. You can kind of tell. Thank you, Sissy Michelle, for dropping those links. I appreciate you for that. Sissy Michelle is a big help. And here we go. Let me see if it's marked. Sissy said, no, not the dreaded butterfly. That is not marked, but look how cute. It's got like that little stick pin, like a back like that on it. You turn it around, and we have a little butterfly. How cute. Get it down there so you can see it. I do appreciate you guys coming in. It's always a lot of fun going through stuff with you guys. This one is a little tiny brooch, but it is very pretty. Very, very pretty. You see the configuration of everything. It is not marked. And we have yet another one that is kind of reminiscent of, you could team this up with some other brooches that I just showed you. A real delicate little, a lot of these would be really nice on hats. They really would. Thank you, Sissy Michelle, for dropping those links. I appreciate that. We're not done yet. You're like, dag, how many brooches does she have? Okay, this one, let's take a look at this one. Oh, this one's different. This one's old. See that little push pin right there on the end? That's an old one. And we turn around and look what we have. Those are probably glass stones, but they are beautiful. They look kind of garnet-ish because they are not garnets, they are glass, but very beautiful. And we're not done yet. You're like, dag, girl. Then we have this precious little poodle it's constructed the same way as most vintage pins are constructed. Then we have this adorable little poodle. Isn't that adorable? I used to have a poodle. I had a male poodle, though. And we're not done yet. So, this one is marked as well. This is one of those S something, SANN something. Uh-oh, you guys. If that's what I think it says, we not only have a marked brooch. Oh, it's marked Jerry's, Jerrys. And it's one of the little, you know how the breast cancer has like a pink ribbon. Well, this is a silver and it has blue rhinestones on it. But this is a Jerry's, which there itself is a very old brooch company. So here's what we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 brooches. And I stole them, just saying, without actually being there. These are beautiful. They're vintage. A lot of them would be gorgeous on hats. But yeah, when he makes a lot, he makes a lot. But this one here, I thought someone took safety pins and made that. As you can see, the little head part at the top. I mean, he gets some really nice vintage things. And like I said, he's on with Johnny, and they're more fun than a barrel of monkeys. They keep you laughing, but I guess it's part being able to make people laugh and stuff like that is not a bad thing. So, and I got that for one heck of a price, just saying. I'm decorating my bedroom curtains in butterfly pins. Oh my goodness, Sissy, I bet that looks wow. I bet that's going to be really something. I love a good butterfly. Now we have this big heavy lot. This is from Josie's place. Never even cracked open, but we do have another one as well. We never show anyone's address or information to anyone. I'm sure a lot of people know her that buy from her know that information, but we're gonna we're gonna keep it that way because you just never know about people, and it's just the right thing to do. So, but I knew I had better have my little uh, display things ready because I knew. Oh, I know Sissy Michelle, and she puts them in these wonderful boxes that you can reuse them. Josie, she's a go getter now, that's for sure. And she's in pretty good health, and she works all the time. And that in itself probably, and she always puts it in such pretty. Look at the tape that's on there. Isn't that beautiful? Josie, she's a good person. She is a really fantastic lady, and I hope I have that much spunk at, I think she's 83, I think. Because you know what? A lot of times, even the healthiest of people have problems at younger ages. But I tell you, when you get in your 80s like that and you're in good health, that's a lot to be thankful for. Yes, she does, Sissy Michelle. She really does. She's a wonderful person, and I really, I remember. I think I became acquainted with her probably almost a year and a half ago, and she's always been one of my favorite jewelry people. Of course, I have a lot of those, but so we have that bag, and what does that bag weigh? That bag weighs approximately 3 pounds and 5 ounces. So that's a nice size lot. So we're going to go through that. Drop that camera. See, I've got two different ones lined up just in case I need to use the other one. So here we go. This is heavy, you guys. This is stuffed with stuff. No pun intended. So first, right off the bat, look at this bracelet. And it is a clamper. Beautiful stones, no discoloration. Josie will not sell anything that has discoloration to it. I do know that Josie is an eBay seller as well. She's been doing that for quite a few years. Oh my God, I think I have a necklace to match this. And of course, you're going to have some tangles, but this one wasn't tangled too bad. Let me see if it's marked. And look at that. Let me get that off of there, change this. I'm going to show you this because it warrants it. It's beautiful. I think that I have a pair of earrings downstairs that this, of course, let me extend this a little bit further for you guys because I think it's got a real generous extender on it. But this black is a very wearable color. It goes with just about anything. And check that out. Move it up. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful, beautiful. In great shape. It's not heavy. Thank you. I need some coffee too, Sissy Michelle, but I'll drink water instead because if I go downstairs, more than likely I'm going to be out of breath. You know, when we bought this place, I was like 35, and I come up these steps, I'm like, oh my goodness, and there's Sissy Winks. Welcome in, sweetheart. And there's Pink Rose. Thank you so much for coming in, sweetheart. I appreciate you being here. We are going through a killer jewelry lot. And I don't have one, I have two of them, y'all. If we don't get through it all, we'll pick this up tomorrow, and I bet that's a stone. She just has, it blows me away, the amazing pieces. This also is glass. Well, turn it around. You don't want them to see that part of it. This is also glass. It does appear to be vintage. And check that out. Isn't that pretty? That is glass. And it does appear to, we have some bezel set things going on. But look at those beautiful colors in that. Just beautiful. And that's old too. I can tell. It's not marked. But how beautiful is that? So that falls in the vintage category, absolutely. Next up, we have this bracelet right here. Let me see if it's marked, because it's possible that it could be. I don't see any markings. Yes, I do. I don't want to speak before. This one is marked. I bet you this kind of reminds me of an Avon piece. Let me turn this over. This is, ding, 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 ding. I was right. It is Avon. And there we have that with the beautiful stones in it. Gorgeous, gorgeous. There's no wear on it because Josie will not sell something that has wear on it. And that's probably coming in about, let's see how big it is, because I normally wear about a 7. So that is approximately about a 7. Isn't that beautiful? It kind of had that Avon look to it. It didn't have the hang tag, but I could kind of guess from looking at it that it was Avon. This is the cutest pair of earrings. Let me see if I can find my little hangers. How adorable are these? And I think they're wooden. And I'll get them on here and show it to you. I'd like to, oh, here y'all. I think we can see them better on this. This is a better choice. So these are birds, and it kind of reminds me of a robin because it does have a red chest. So I will show you these. They're adorable. They're a conversation piece. And look at those. I would say that those may be a robin, maybe. I don't know. And we'll move it in so you can see. But those are wooden. And how cute are those? They're on wire back right there. Really cute for you bird lovers out there. They're in excellent shape. That's why, if you get a jewelry lot from Josie, you know exactly. I do it without apprehension because I know what's going to be in there. If I can get this off. There. At least we have an earring stand if we need it. So next up we have this beautiful orange salmon colored necklace. Let me see if she's marked. No, she's not. I think those beads are acrylic, but yet it is very pretty. I'll show it to you. There we have it right there. Let me get it. These are acrylic. They're not glass. But there you have it right there. That pretty orangey type color. Very pretty. There's your chain right there. Very pretty necklace, lightweight. One you could wear all day without feeling like you're weighted down. Oh, wow. Look at this one, y'all. These are seed beads. And this one could be older. But anyway, I'll show it to you on here. This is a pretty necklace. I'll move it in so you can see it. Those are all seed beads. Then you have those little triangle shapes right there. That would be a pretty layering necklace. I'll move it in so you can see the detail on it. Very pretty, very long. But that is really a beautiful, beautiful necklace. So I would say that was probably made on a machine because, and there's Yankee Kyle. Welcome in, sweetheart. Sissy, drop Yankee Kyle's channel, please. And he does need some watch hours. If you guys would go over and do some watching on his channel, we'd appreciate it because he's working toward a goal. And Kyle, has your dad had his foot surgery yet? I do know that his dad's going in for that, and I've been praying for you. And yes, we need to support one another because guys, we all have goals and we want to do certain things, we want to go certain places. And July the 26th, thank you. And let's be praying for Kyle's dad. He's having foot surgery on July the 26th. So let's be praying for him. We'll have your channel dropped, Kyle. I know Pink Rose, aren't they though? And I know Kyle wants to reach a certain goal, and hey, let's help him out and share the love, right? So if someone would go ahead and drop his link, please, I'd appreciate it. And thank you for coming in, Kyle. I really appreciate you. So next up, we have this gold tone right here. It's in good condition. It is not marked. You have your little where you attach it to the ball. It is gold toned. Very pretty. I know, isn't we have never seen beadwork until we see Native American done beadwork. That blows you away. Okay, this is from Icing, the company Icing. And this is what these look like. Aren't those beautiful? Look at those stones. My goodness. And the faux pearls. Beautiful, beautiful. Like I said, if you guys want to attend a killer auction, be here this coming Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because you're not going to believe what's going to be here, and I probably don't know until I go through it. But next up, we have this green one here. If you like green, it's also marked, and it is a J. Crew. I'll show you on the white. It's in excellent condition. It is a J. Crew. It looks kind of like greenish type, and it is prong set. And there you have a J. Crew. Now, some J. Crews are a little more fancier than this, but this is definitely a J. Crew in excellent condition. J. Crew is known for their craftsmanship and jewelry, and they just do a beautiful job. See the prongs on that? You kind of feel better with something prong set because, in case, it happens, you have vintage items and sometimes it happens, it just does. So, hang on just a minute, y'all. And, the glue weakens over time. It's exposed to different things, different temperatures, and it just happens, and you can bump it sometimes, and that will do it too. So let me open this up real quick here, y'all. Make sure that volume's turned down or we'll hear a bunch of squelching. And we don't want to hear that. It's annoying. So here we go. And we're going to, let's run down here to, yeah, we definitely want to support one another because that's what it's all about. And there's many ways to do that, to show that support. And wait a minute, let me make sure I got this right. And we will copy that link and I'll go back into the chat. And there we go. Boom. There you go, Kyle. Because we need to support everyone. And I know Kyle is working toward a goal. And I think that we should help him in that venture. So this one has a really, you know what? If I didn't know better, I would think this was sterling, you guys. We may have to do the old scratch test. Let me take a look at this. I don't see any markings, but sometimes back in the day, they didn't even mark them. And some marked with 925, others marked with the word sterling. But I'm going to check this. This has some glass beads on it. Faux pearls, orange glass right there. Look at that clasp, you guys. I'm going to scratch that because you know what? That could be silver. Like I said, back in the day, they didn't always put, and it's so beautiful. They always did not put 925. They often use the word sterling. Oh my goodness. I know what this is. How long is that, Sissy Winks? I'll give you a measurement, sweetheart. All right, Gina, what'd you do? You only have a gazillion measuring tapes. Let's get with it here. When in doubt, bring that ruler out. Boom. So we're including the clasp. It's coming in at about, let me move. It's got the most unique clasp on it I've ever seen. We're coming in at about around a 7. It's got a beautiful clasp. I'm going to scratch this because it might be silver. Yes, go ahead and drop the link because that's what we do up in here. And I will, Sissy Winks, but you got to be at my auction, girlfriend. But yes, that's yours, sweetheart. We want to have you at the auction along with Sissy Michelle because we are the three amigos, right? Uh-oh, y'all, look out. That is Tiger's Eye right there. And this, Angie's link. All righty. One of you wonderful people, would you drop It's Me Angie's link, please? Thank you, Laura. I appreciate it. What? Are you saying you like Tiger's Eye? This is pewter. And it is pewter, and it's got a name on it. It's got 1112 Taylor something on it. It's on a long chain. Let's look at the chain, everybody. It's an over the head. This is a nice piece. It's pewter. It's got weight to it. And there is your Tiger's Eye and set inside that beautiful pewter. Tomorrow night, I'll probably be gone tonight doing the sunset stream. Yeah, Jeffrey does some really pretty sunsets. Really beautiful. But yes, that is Tiger's Eye, without a doubt. Thank you very much, Laura. I appreciate that. Let me see if I can't get this plugged in because I need some light on the subject. Man, if y'all would see this configuration of stuff, it'd blow your mind. My husband, he's the king of rigging things up and not to my liking, by the way. Aha, we have light. So it says pewter, it's got a signature on it. Let's see what it says. JERGENGENSES. And this is from Denmark, you guys, and it's marked with a number 112. It's beautiful. It's heavy. It's an over the head necklace. And that is Tiger's Eye. Thank you guys for working together and dropping those links. I really appreciate that. So, next up, we're going to have some tangles, but it shouldn't be that hard to get this out. And this is purple, and I believe we're looking at amethyst. And I know we are. It's on a purple cord. And I can hear Sissy Winks from a distance saying, amethyst? Because she is a February baby as well. Look at that. Let me turn that off, y'all. Look at that. You have it's a little lighter, but that's amethyst chips on there. It is tied with a purple double string right there. That is amethyst. Isn't that pretty? Thank you, Miss Laura, for dropping those links. I really appreciate it. We'll kind of put it over here with Sissy Winks' stuff. I believe I done spoiled several people, but that's what I like to do. So next up we have, this is very unique, y'all. It's a bracelet. And look at that huge lobster claw. I purchased the first part, pink, was from January House Mike. And this lot, there's two lots in there, both from Josie's place. This has a humongous lobster claw. Comes apart. These are not Pandora. They are not silver. You have some glass beads on there. And if you're an orange lover, you've got some shamrocks on there. And there, it's in excellent shape. Got that big lobster claw with that orange heart on there. Very easy to manipulate. Got a few links there if you need it. And I would say this is coming in at about, I'd say, I'm thinking 7.25, but we'll just measure it just for, yeah, I was right. 7, can you talk? 7.25, right on the money. Yeah, Jeffrey, he lives in Jamestown, and he does a lot of sunsets, and there's nothing more beautiful than nature, guys. You know, there's nothing more beautiful than looking at a sunset on an afternoon after it's cooled off and it's not so hot. And what do we have here? Okay. The next step, these are faceted, and these beads are glass. And it is a long one. I'll move it in. The light does sparkle off of that. It's a long one. You know, they put extremely long little things on here when it's long enough to start with. But there you have it. Isn't that beautiful? Very shiny. I mean, when you get something from Josie, excitement follows because you know what you're going to get. This is a bracelet that's in real good shape. It is gunmetal. And also, moving on, I think this may be marked. Let's see what we have, if it's marked or not. It's very different. It's an older necklace. You know, when you have a magnification with light, it does wonders for being able to see. But this one is it's in great shape. However, it's not silver, but it is nice. It is a double layer with, it does have an extender to it as well. Okay, Sissy Winks is going to reboot. I know sometimes when on my phone I get so agitated because I have to turn it on and off. Probably because it's got so much junk in, I mean, stuff. But you know, we do get lots of pictures. This is another long one. It has a very interesting, it's what it looks like in excellent condition, very long. It's got a clasp on it, however, it would go right over your head. It's rather long, kind of a layering. I like this right here about it. It's got that real pretty thing right there. Let's go over the head. I love you too, Sissy. Okay, hon, go ahead and do what you need to, sweetie. I'm just glad you dropped in and everything you done while you was here. And I appreciate the other people dropping those links. I really appreciate it. Go do what you need to, sweetheart. Thank you so much for coming in. There's so many helpful people on YouTube. That makes everything all, oh my goodness. This is vintage. I know this for a fact. You have you have a toggle closure. This is all glass. I can tell by the beading and what's in the middle of those beads. It's all glass. It's gorgeous. Let me move it in. Isn't that beautiful? We'll drop it down just a little bit more. Just beautiful. And it is vintage, all the way 100% vintage. I thought that this bead right here was really amazing. That one right there. And this is an older necklace. Hugs to you, Sissy Michelle. You have fun, hun. Hey, if you can't have fun, what else is there, right? All right, you guys. I'm going to check this because you know what that looks like? That looks like garnet to me. I have the Presidium up here. We're going to go ahead and check that because that looks exactly like garnet. And how exciting would that be? And look at and it's older. I'm going to turn the Presidium on, guys, and I'm going to check this because I've got some garnet and it looks like garnet. And if we do have garnet, where's my Presidium? I usually try to keep that put up. I know I didn't take it downstairs. Here we go. I've got some garnet with that side, and it looks like garnet to me. So let's do a little investigation here and see what we have. If that's not garnet, I'm going to be floored because it looks just like it. So let's see what the Presidium tells us after I turn it on. All right. You just had new batteries put in. Now wake up. Wake up. Why is this not coming on? Don't tell me I'm having problems with this. Here, let's try this. Sometimes you have to be your own. All right, come on. I should hear a beep. What's going on here? And I know I turned that off. Daggone it. Let me look in here and check those batteries. Because that has fresh batteries. Let's do this. Take them out and put them back in. This is ridiculous. This is things brand new. And it wasn't, whoops, and it wasn't cheap, just saying. Okay, let me put that back in. I got it from Amazon because it should have beeped. Now, I know I made sure I turned that off. Unless we're dealing with batteries that, let's see what we got. And son, you best be turning on because I'm not playing. Let's see here. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. I'm going to have to change the batteries out in this darn, for lack of a better word. And I'm supposed to be nice. I'm going to have, I bet you $1 that's garnet. Let me see if I can find a piece of garnet that I know I have up here. That looks like garnet to me. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but well, can't find it at the moment, but I bet you, and I'm not a gambling person, but that's cold, and that could be garnet. So what I'm going to have to do, oh, garnet, yeah, and I think that's what we're looking at here. I think that's garnet, you guys, and if that's garnet, ching, ching, and it does appear like somebody, I bet you that's garnet, but we're going to dispense my daggone Presidium. I know I turned that off. I know that's garnet. I can just tell. You know, those are not, that's garnet. That's a stone. I know for sure. Now, what's going on here? Oh, guys, this just burns me up because I know that's garnet. So when we change the batteries out for the umpteenth time, but that's garnet. That's a stone. That is not glass. That's a garnet. And look how much garnet that, look how beautiful. Bring it in. What y'all think? You think that's garnet? I think that's beautiful, beautiful garnet. So when I get some new batteries in that, oh, I'll do I may, if I find out, which I do believe it's garnet, when I find out, I may do a short on it and tell you guys, I know that's garnet. It's got weight to it. That's stone. That's garnet. Oh my God, y'all. Surely not. And it's weighing in at almost 6 ounces. That's garnet. I'd be willing to bet you. I don't know, Pink. I do have some garnet. I may let go of it. I believe it is garnet, and it's nice garnet because it's probably the older garnet. But I know that's what that is, and that is absolutely spectacular. Oh, wow. The beads on that thing. That's garnet. I know it's garnet. Wow. That's all I can say is wow. Let me get a drink of water on that one, ladies. So, that's garnet. You know, when you get that funny feeling in the pit of your stomach, once, and with my Presidium not working, it's aggravating. It needs batteries again. I think it's got a thing where you can plug it in. I'll have to, this is so frustrating. I'll have to charge that bad boy up. So what I'll do, I'll bypass the batteries, and there's more than one way to skin a cat, but that's garnet. Oh my God, I can't wait to see what else is in here. We'll pull this a little bit quicker. This is a very pretty bracelet. It's marked. This is a J. Crew, but y'all, it needs, every stone's there, but it needs to be restrung. That is a J. Crew. I don't know if you could, you know, a lot of times with bracelets, I see the thinness where it's been stretched extremely, but it's marked J. Crew right on the back. Right there, it's stretched beyond oblivion, but that could be restrung. And I know a lot of people that still look at those beautiful, and they're all there. Someone is either, I can see where the string is real thin. Somebody did that an injustice. We'll put that on the repair side. But that could be restrung and turn into something really nice. Here we have another bracelet. It's a stretch. The stretchy's really good. That's another thing you got to watch out for. If you know a bracelet has been around for a while, change the stretchy out. I don't know, Pink Rose. She gets a lot of jewelry from a certain source, and then she sells some, and then she goes through it and sets it aside, and she always makes bags. But I do believe that's garnet. And Josie will tell you that she doesn't know a lot about stones, and maybe it just kind of, it ended up in the bag. And I'm not complaining, just saying, but she may not have known that was garnet. This one is a marked necklace, but she does buy a lot of. She gets fantastic jewelry lots from a lady. This is Aaliyah Sophia. Imagine what a light can do for a person. This is kind of a vintage looking Leah Sophia. It's very delicate. I don't know, but I'm going to charge that thing up because I'm really tired of the batteries acting like that. Leah Sophia, very pretty, very vintage like. Got that beautiful AB crystal there. I'll move it in so you can see it. Beautiful, beautiful AB crystal. That looks Victorian kind of to me. Let me stretch that out over here so I won't get it tangled up. So we're moving on. This is just a very lightweight purple with some of the beads have some markings on them, but this here is a dark kind of a long necklace with your silver spacer beads along with these little purple flat beads and you know what? That don't sound like acrylic to me. But this is another pretty one. It's in beautiful condition. Very, very nice, long silver tone, lobster claw closure. Very beautiful. That's why when she offers a bag, I jump on it because I know the quality is there. You're not going to get. Here's another seed bead piece. Is it marked? Here's what it looks like. We'll go through these rather quick. That's what this one looks like. Two-tone blue, seed beads, some larger. There's your seed beads, right? The smaller one, and then the beads here. And there seems to be little seed beads in between these balls, as you can see. Right there, it's rather lightweight. Kind of pretty. Because some of your real fancy. Okay, there's nephew Troy. Welcome in, sweetheart. Good to see you. What did I do with that? I'll have to show my nephew Troy. That's garnet, and I know it's garnet. It has that look to it. As soon as I charge that darn Presidium, I'm gonna eliminate any questions. That's garnet, and that's a lot of garnet, which excites me. I'm gonna test it. I know what it is. I mean, when you get that feeling that you got something good. This is different, you guys. Is it marked? I love that. Here we have like a buckle. It's a stretch bracelet. It's in good shape. It's got a very heavy cord on it, but look at the buckle. Isn't that neat? Look at the gleam off those stones. Sparkle, sparkle. And I think there's another hole for it to go even smaller, but I think that where it's at is probably normal, what normal size it would be, and it's probably coming in at about a 7, but you could adjust it even smaller and not a mark on it. Beautiful bracelet. And it's heavy too. It's made very well. So moving on, we got a long way to go and a short time to get there. This is lava rock right there. That's lava rock. That's, you can put scents on that. And I believe that's some kind of stone right there as well. Bracelet like that. Lava rock. Lava rock is it kind of has that look where it's kind of pitted and you can add perfume or essential oils or whatever to it. So there's that. Next up, we have a bracelet that I know it. It's exciting. I'm never apprehensive about buying from Josie because she's, as you can see, it every piece. This is a bracelet right here with the toggle closure. Kind of reminds me of Leah Sophia, but it's not. And there's that one in wonderful shape. And this one kind of reminds me of J. Crew. Okay, Jeffrey, those are it. It's really nice to see. That looks like J. Crew, but it's not. And those are faux pearls right there with the pretty bling right there. It's very clean. There's that. You do have an extra extender on there. Kind of reminds me of J. Crew, but it's not. I guess J. Crew did a variety of different things. This one's different. Someone like blue out there. Here's a really pretty blue. Look at that. It's that's shell, y'all. Isn't that pretty though? Nice blue, dark blue, light blue. Wonderful chain on that one. And yep, there's Nephew Troy's channel. We got to get cracking. What time is it? 5:24. I think it started after. Oh, we're good shape, y'all. I can't leave you now. We done been too far, haven't we? This one is not marked. Yes, it is. I'm always good at saying that. Then I find a mark. So you check it out. This one, no, she's not marked. It kind of reminds me of an Avon, but it's not marked. I think this one, see if it's adjustable. Yes, it is adjustable. And it's an older ring, but it's not marked or anything, but it is pretty. There's that part of it. And there's that. Faux pearls. That's a vintage. This is vintage, I believe. I do believe it's vintage. It's very pretty. Kind of reminds me of, it's not marked, but it is an older one. And oh, how beautiful is that? Kind of one of those look at me rings. So, stump this out. But there's a lot of goodness in this bag, and I'm not done yet. I still have another one. Say, Lord have mercy, woman, how much jewelry did you buy? Okay, these are really pretty as well. What'd you do with your... One thing about talking, your mouth gets dry. These are shell and they are beautiful. Let's see if I can get these in here without taking that off. And these are shell right here. And look at that beautiful design. It kind of reminds you of like a stained glass window or something. Isn't it beautiful? Kind of looks, the other one looks a little lighter, but they're beautiful. It's kind of shell, kind of reminds me of a stained glass window. They go together, but there's different reflective things in them. Let's do it this way. You soon learn to utilize things. So we're going to move those in. Aren't those beautiful? Those are gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Yeah, if you're a shell lover, and they're very thin as well. But yeah, they're thin. Beautiful pair of earrings. Now we're going to speed up a little bit. Okay, we have bracelets. This is a USMC. So is this a navy? This would be a guy's bracelet, a navy bracelet. Let's see how this opens. It does have that magnetic closure, and it says USMC, and I bet that's leather. It's got the red, white, and blue right there, and that's a man's bracelet. I guess that's navy. I guess. It's got, yeah, I see the anchor. That's navy. That's a navy bracelet. Moving on. These are pearls. These are rice pearls with beautiful cloisonne beads on it. But those are rice pearls. You have the beautiful cloisonne beads right there. I love cloisonne. Right there, see the flower, very beautiful. Just goes around the wrist as such, and then you can adjust it to fit. But those are rice pearls. Those are real. Larger bracelet, very pretty. I love cloisonne. Ever since the time that I first saw it, I kind of fell in love with it. But that's my favorite thing, and I've got quite a collection of it. Whoops. Excuse me, y'all. It fell down between. Alrighty then, we have more glass. These are glass beads here. They are black. You have peach in the front with these decorative spacers, and you also have lava rock in the middle of all that. You have any jewelry? Yes, pink rose. I'm having one this coming Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm telling you, you might want to be there. But that's an upcoming that comes up. It's coming Thursday. Because I've been thrifting my little heart out, and I guarantee you, and I'm not bragging, but I think I have really good taste. Let's see. This one is different. Let's see if it's marked. Alrighty then, this one's pretty. Those are acrylic, faux pearls, gold tone, lobster claw. And here we have a 2-layer. Those are acrylic, gold tone in the middle, very beautiful. Kind of a longer necklace, kind of layered type necklace. And there's the link, Laura. Thank you for dropping that. Oh my, we have a necklace and an ear. It looks like somebody no, it's not an earring. Someone started a necklace with some pretty nice beads. No, that's a wire is what that is. It's got a big old hot mess in it. But this would be good. These are glass beads, but I guess somebody didn't put a bead or two in, but those are glass. That someone constructed that. and they used a wire, but like I said, we got a little distance right there that, they didn't adjust there or they forgot to put an extra bead, but that is glass. Very pretty. That could be something that could be remade into a better, you can buy wire all day long at a craft shop, and that would be beautiful reconstructed. It looks like they had good intentions, they just didn't but those are glass. Moving on. These, you guys, when I seen this is Larimar. And when I seen it, I kind of knew it was Larimar, but I wasn't for sure. But now that I'm looking at it, that's Larimar. You've got that white in there, and they've wire wrapped it. Whoever worked with something that small did a good. That is Larimar. I'm pretty sure of it. I'll let you be the judge, but I do think it's Larimar. Because when I looked at it, you see the white in that? That's Larimar, and I would be willing to bet you that that's Larimar. Let me move it in because I can see the white in there. And when she showed it, this was one of the ones she showed, and that's Larimar. Someone took the time to wire wrap those little tiny little beads. That's Larimar, I know for a fact. Let's put that over in the that's Larimar. I know it is. I could probably Google it and it would come up Larimar. Very pretty. Someone really took a lot of extra time. That's Larimar. Larimar, the founder of Larimar, he named Larimar after his two loves, the sea and his daughter. And that's where Larimar comes from. The discoverer, that he named it after the sea and part of his daughter's name. That's a little bit of history behind that. But yeah, I think that it's definitely a navy because I see an anchor. Yeah, I wonder if I should just. What app is that, Laura? That would be very interesting in itself. I'm going to bypass those batteries in that gem tester because this is ridiculous. Now, moving on, I'll charge it up. So we do have this one here with the chain. It does have an extender, a big extender. I've got a gemstone book, but I'm not a gambling person, but I'd be willing to bet that's Larimar. I think I have some Larimar earrings or something, I think. But anyway, there's that. Fabulous shape, might I add. Okay, here we have a nice rope chain. This is not silver. Oh, wait a minute. I'm just going to quit saying stuff because every time I do, it's usually. Let's see what we have. This says. Let me get this down here where I can see it. It says Korea on it. That's not too bad. It's made very well. It has Korea on it. Very beautiful chain. It's one of those rope chains. It has Korea on the tag, and I can barely see it myself, so I don't know if you can see it or not. We'll move it in, but it's going to be really tough to see. It's right there. Very pretty, even though it's not silver. I'm still excited. Oh, this is pretty. This is another vintage looking necklace. It does have a hang tag and it's loft, but it is very pretty. I know that is garnet. I would be willing to bet, and I don't gamble. So let's attach this. This chain is very different. Well, how are you going to connect the chain? Oh, I see. This is a longer necklace. It's beautiful. It's from Loft, and I'll show it to you. You move it in, you have those beautiful, beautiful stones right there. Yeah, they're kind of, let me pull this back, kind of square type cut. It looks vintage. That is a Loft. It's kind of copperish gunmetal color. It is longer. It is very lightweight. It would be pretty as a layering piece. And here we have this. So, very pretty one as well. We're just getting started. We may have to fly by the seat of our pants. But that is beautiful. Right there like that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Turn it. Look at the way that's made. That's made very vintage to me. Very beautiful necklace. We'll put it over here so it won't get tangled up. That's about the last thing we want. And last but not least is this. It looks like abalone in here, and it's hearts. This is a bracelet. I think I don't know if that's real abalone or it's dyed. I know that. And this is an ankle bracelet. It's got hearts on it. See how they dyed that? That is dyed. That's dyed right there. You can tell because, especially on that one heart, there is no abalone like that. It's been dyed, but it's an ankle bracelet, you guys. It's that double heart configuration. Isn't that cute? But yeah, it's dyed though. I can tell. All right, we're not done yet. What time is it? Start a little bit after 4. If we don't get through this, we'll pick it up the next time. Let me scooch that over. This is as well from Josie, and I can't wait. Let's dive right in this with both feet. Like they said, come on in, the water's fine. She always puts her stuff in such beautiful boxes, and it's really nice. Of course, she does sell on eBay, so she probably has these boxes on hand. As a matter of fact, I think her and Pam's having a live right now as we speak. I know they are having a live. Let's get this open. You have to have a kung fu grip to get that open. My goodness. So, what time is it, ladies? It's party time with jewelry. That's the best kind. Say, we'll party with jewelry any day, won't we? That is such a cute little box. I'm going to be really careful with that. Party time. It's always a party when it's about the pretty, isn't it, ladies? We love the pretty. Oh, my goodness, another big one. And here we have bag number 2, loaded to the gills, might I add. So, these are probably additional pieces that I purchased because I liked them. I've got a ring coming from Josie as well. Not for sure on the stone, but it's sterling silver. Lots of fun, y'all. Lots of fun. Now if I can get that off my hand. So I probably purchased these because I liked them, and I'll show them to you. Get our box ready. And so piece number 1. Whoops. Oh my God, you guys. That's carnelian for sure. And what a honking bunch of carnelian. It's old too. I would have to test that. I think that's a glass stone, but check this out. But those tips on there are definitely carnelian. It has a barrel clasp. That means it's older. And look at that. That's carnelian in there. Carnelian and little bitty tiny shells, but that's glass. But I'll move it in so you can see it real well. I've been on a carnelian and a aquamarine kick lately. But look how they took those shells and did that. But that's carnelian. I see a stone and I go hog wild. Now, where's the other one? Excuse my bin here. And I bought that because it was unusual and it had carnelian in it. Couldn't pass that up. And oh my goodness, look how gorgeous. We have that AB crystal kind of filigree looking bracelet. Beautiful, beautiful. I probably got that because it's heavy. It's heavy, you guys. And the thing it's strung really well and it's really thick. And we wouldn't have to worry about it. But that is beautiful. I'll be wearing all of it before it's over with. There's that. Isn't it gorgeous? That beautiful AB crystal in that. Beautiful. But the stretchy's really good and you wouldn't have to be afraid of it breaking. Tell you what, there's nothing more humbling than a broken stretch bracelet. So we're going to dive right in this. And oh my goodness, how beautiful is that? This has a symbol that I don't recognize. Let's turn this light on. What's that say? Oh my gosh, I wish they'd quit putting stuff so small. It says, hang on, let me turn it this other way. It's got it's got that little faux stone. What in the world is that? It's got some markings, and I'm looking at it through light and magnification, and I can't tell you what it says. But I think it's really old. I think there's an L on the end of it. Something. But anyway, before I totally go blind, I've got contacts in, but I've got some heavy magnification. Oh my God, you guys, this thing would be worth a fortune. But anyway, there's the little hang taggy thing that was on it that I could not read for the life of me. So there's that. This is gorgeous AB glass and it's heavy. We've got blue glass and some AB glass. This is just to die for. If you like blue, check that out. That is glass in there, beautiful, faceted kind of, and it's got light blue, and that is gorgeous. How gorgeous is that? Look how the light catches that. That is beautiful. And that's old. Maybe I can Google that and see what that says because I would probably go blind trying to see it. Oh my goodness. These are stones and there's a lot of stones in this. Looks like we have some banded agates. This is one festival of not gemstones, but stones. Everything that you see on that is stone. Everything. Then it comes around to that right there. And somebody was quite the crafts person. So the way you open it, I'll show you. I've got a beautiful button type thing on there. And open it. You even have little seed beads. But where you think there's stone, and they're all real. All of them. This is just a menagerie of stones. It's really beautiful. Wow. It's got some beautiful stones in it. Right like that. Right there. It goes around the wrist. It would fit, absolutely fit a size 7 wrist. It would be just a little snug, but I think that's the intention of, man, that's beautiful. That is unreal, you guys. But isn't that gorgeous? Just beautiful. And so I think it's meant to fit kind of not real tight, but tighter than your normal. Okay, let's quit lollygagging. This is total, someone made this. This is total stone wire wrap. Those almost look like birthday cake beads on there. And there you have it. That is entirely made of glass. Very beautiful. Older. I think someone may have made that. And it probably needs to be straightened out because this right here is not, probably take a pair of jewelry pliers to it, but it's this long coil right there. There's that one. Next up, I know these are birthday cake beads. I'd be willing to bet on this one. This is a really cute toggle bracelet. Just check out those beads. How beautiful are those? Very beautiful. Man, like I said, I'm never afraid to purchase one of Josie's lots because you know what you're going to get. I've purchased many of her lots. Oh, wow, this is pretty. Let's see if it's marked. Next up, we have this one right here, which has some yellowish in it and stuff like that. That's another beautiful necklace right there. The beads kind of have some iridescence to them right there. Very pretty gold, kind of gold tone. It layers very nice. There's that one. This one's solely acrylic, but it's nice. It looks like a, these are larger beads right here. They are acrylic. You do have an extender on that as well to extend it. Kind of one of those go with everything necklaces. I know this, I think I know what this is. This looks like paparazzi to me. It doesn't have a tag, but it does have that look about it. You have that, it's clean as a pin though. But I think that's paparazzi. I'd be willing to bet on that one. Then we have your multicolor Christmas. You could wear these at Christmas. They're red and green. There's those right there. That's where it comes up and then hooks down in that little thing there to the back. There's that. Here we have, this one came, so I guess it's an earring, bit the dust down here. Sometimes in the scheme of things. Okay, this one is a, where's the, oh, there it is. This one is a marked necklace, and it is marked Premier Designs. And here you have, it's kind of a frosted looking gold tone right here. And you have all these loops, but this is Premier Designs. In excellent condition. Premier Designs is easy to spot. Usually has the crown with the, but it's kind of a soft gold tone like. So, are y'all still with me? You're like, woman, when are you ever going to get that done? So we have this pair of hoop earrings right here as well. Right there. They're not silver, but they're nice. Let's move on to, boy, this is a honkin' necklace. This, now if you like pink and purple together, that's a beautiful shell. We've got this one here that's got this big, huge shell, seed beads, and I think those are acrylic. It's kind of like a beach type necklace. Holy cats, it's almost 6 o'clock. This one is rather different. If you like a larger necklace, you'll like this one. Let's see if we got a mark on her. No, it's not. It's definitely different. Those are acrylic right there. It's large on a gold tone chain. Let's put this over here. I'm telling you, things are flying all over the place. Ooh, I know these aren't real, but they're beautiful. Here we have, and these aren't real, but look at the clasp on these faux pearls. You got pink. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers of faux pearls. It's lightweight. It's very pretty. Beautiful clasp on that one. Here's the back of it in excellent condition. There's that. Moving on. So this is a multitude of different stones. I see turquoise. I see clear quartz. I just see a multitude of stones in there. And this one is an over the head. And this is what this one looks like. All stone. Got some, looks like some turquoise. I see aventurine in there. Really neat. Someone probably made that. I see some carnelian in that as well. There's that. And next up, well, good thing Sissy Michelle's not here. We got a butterfly. Every stone is there and accounted for. Beautiful sparkly butterfly. Then we have this clamper bracelet. It is not marked. Here's what it looks like with the gunmetal on the clamper part of it. There's that. So let's pull some of the highlights out here because there's still some in here. Here we have this one. It's not too bad. However, it's not marked. There's that one right there. Another clamper bracelet. It opens up at the side. And if I see something real fantastic, I'll show it to you. I think I do see a quartz point in here. Oh, wow, I do. And we may cut this because there's nice things in there, but I wanted to pick out the highlights because I don't want to. That's definitely some kind of quartz. It's on a gold tone chain. The chain is not marked. And there we have right there. That's what you call a quartz point right there. You guys are awful quiet out there. There's that one. Here's one that appears to be white shell. Kind of pretty. Teardrop shape. Let's see if there's anything else that bears, because we went through a lot of stuff, y'all. No joke. You guys are awfully quiet. Are y'all asleep on me out there? I'm going to show this last one and I will let you go because I need to eat my dinner. This one is, the wolf is definitely in my belly. Let me turn the light on here. This one is so darn hard to see these. I can't even read that. You with us? but taking out into the heat. Oh my goodness. This is our last one, y'all. This one is Stella and Dot. This we have a Stella and Dot. This is will be the last one. Stella and Dot, as I understand it, it's very collectible. And here we have Stella and Dot. Beads right there. Kind of a laser cut chain going on there. Longer necklace over the head. I got it caught on my tiger here. And there we have it. So, I know you guys have been here a long time, and thank you for your patience. I had to show these, but I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you all for coming in. Don't forget the thumbs up. Don't forget about tomorrow at 3 p.m. on Genuinely Gina. I will be on there. We'll be talking about the birth of Christ, and it's going to be fun. And then don't forget Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be having an auction. So there you go. And you never know what's going to be in it. So I hope to see you guys there. You guys have a great afternoon. I love you guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Thank you so much. Thank you, Pink Rose. Thank you so much, sweetheart.